good news, guys. We got all the medallions. Well, we already had the medallions, but we got all the barriers off.
Oh, yeah. You know what that means. It's time to go back to Kakariko Village and go into the milk bar.
Yep. Well, not yet. We'll get drunk after.
Alright.
Oh, great.
Anyways, so I'm gonna go old style here and put the Hyrule shield on with the green tunic and normal boots. That way, it's traditional and it looks like how we started.
It looks like it would be from the cutscenes.
Yep.
And plus, isn't the green tunic supposed to be the sign of being the hero of time anyways?
Yes, and nothing else.
Alright, so here we go, guys. We're on the way to Ganondorf.
At least until Triforce Heroes tries to make the green tunic actually mean something.
And fun fact, if you shoot some enemies with the light arrows, you can actually get 50 rupees from them.
Hey, get rich quicker by shooting light into some animal.
Get rich quicker in the final temple, where after you beat it, currency will mean nothing.
That is so sad. And I really wish Zelda games would give you something to use more money on.
How about kind of like how Luigi's Mansion did it, where if you get the more money in there, the bigger the mansion you get at the end?
Yeah, but that's only for a better ending. At least in Luigi's Mansion 2, you can use the currency to upgrade your poultry bus, but unfortunately, you didn't have enough upgrades, and you could just max out on cash throughout the rest of the game. But this isn't Luigi's Mansion, even though they both wear green and have something red on their back, depending if Link wears the mirror shield or not.
Okay. And what are your guys' thoughts on you know, the little boss rush on the way to Ganondorf, where you face all these enemies like Dinolfos and Stalfos? So what's your opinion on it, buddy?
Bagoron sword everything.
Bagoron sword everything.
But it's all right. I don't know. It's okay. Like, I have no real complaints about it.
What are your thoughts, Andy?
I think that's basically just to refresh your skills on how to defeat him. But honestly, I think they just added there just to add the duration of the temple.
Yep. And we are actually almost out of magic power, so I'm gonna try and restock soon.
I think it's supposed to build confidence, really.
Oh yeah, it's like, I defeated you once, now I'll defeat you again!
Just to rub off that rustiness.
And once when you beat all of them, it'll give you that unstoppable feeling as you approach the final boss.
Yep.
And then the final boss is going to wipe the floor with you.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that, Arthur?
My thoughts are about the lizards that you fight against and stuff.
Yeah, like on the way to Ganondorf.
When you make your way to Ganondorf, exactly, I think it's basically how they got set up exactly, but when you fight against him, final battle, it's insane, but it's easy, but I love it.
I know. And right here we have two Iron Knuckles, which I really wish they were more challenging, even though I just got hit. Right when I killed it.
I guess it said it. I guess he's just trying to make final attack him. I thought he could just kill you along with him, but nope, that didn't work.
You fail miserably.
Honestly, I would just like to ask him, if you think I'm gonna beat you once, I'm gonna beat you again. You got no chance. But I do have to agree, I wish they could have added more stuff to make the boss battles, you know, much, like, at least try to add something new to it to make something figure out.
True. And right now I just used a bunch of bomb shoes just to kill it safely.
Bomb shoes are amazing.
Choo 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 choo.
Yeah.
Now it just needs a train sound effect and we'll be good.
Choo 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 choo. Pika pika pika.
Wait, what does Pikachu have to do with anything?
Alright. So, since we're low on magic, there's actually some pots over here that you can break, and they can give you some magic power, so keep that in mind, guys, if you're running low on magic.
Oh wait, my time is coming. The Ganon's voice.
Not yet, I'll tell you when.
Patience, young Padawan, your time will come.
I hope the stairs go in an infinite loop.
What the heck? This is not Star Wars.
This is Zelda!
Oh, perfect!
Exactly.
Alright, here we go, Arthur. You ready? Ready? The final
Yep.
showdown with Ganondorf. Get ready, guys. So, we have 100 gold Skulltulas, all 6 medallions, all the songs. We got the Gerudo's card for the membership, Stone of Agony, we got all that good stuff. We got the Quiver that holds 50, we got 40 bombs, golden gauntlets, golden scale, all the items for the subscreen, and then we pretty much got everything. So we are just about set, and we are about to 100% this game. Let's go, guys.
Or are we?
Oh, Morgan.
There is a chance that this may not end so well.
I hope not. I want to win.
Well, in life there are many different choices.
I just like how the organ just sets the mood for the battle. Just it seems like, oh boy, it's tough now.
This room looks so much better in the 3DS version. Not to hate on the original. I'm just saying, like, the way that was redone, it is just beautiful.
I know.
I just want this room in my house, and I want to roll on the grass, or not grass, carpet.
What is grass doing in the gas?
Arthur,
Because it's organic.
I'm trying to think. On those 7 years ago, I could not capture the 7 Triforce pieces.
he doesn't say that.
No.
No, got it. Hick.
Here, let me do it. The Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again.
The 2 Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago.
But
Alright.
I
Yep.
can expect Zack to be in year 2.
What?
In year 2. And now, the Triforce pieces have gathered here.
All the Triforce parts have gathered here.
Well, these toys are too much for you. I command you to turn to me. Oh!
Too soon.
Oh god, you went with the Warlock punch.
Oh boy. Link, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link.
You're just saying you're gonna be lazy about it.
Since when did Navi ever help me in a fight? Well, besides giving me info.
Immediately move out of the way. You might want to run to the corner, and well, at least that's how I do it. And here comes the pitch.
I messed up.
Ouch.
On the final a little bit.
15 love.
Alright, so here is Ganondorf, the King of Darkness. So what you want to do is you want to hit his light energy balls back at him, kind of like tennis.
Yeah, sorry about
Just
that.
like that.
Yeah, sorry.
So it should be called serve, not pinch.
You can also
Sure.
use your Master Sword, or you can also use your Viggoron Sword. It's probably better because it has better reach. But once you shoot it, you shoot the energy ball back at him, he'll be stunned, and then once he's stunned, you want to shoot your light arrows at him, so that way you can hit him with your sword.
15 all.
Yeah, and I am not doing so well.
Yeah,
30,
sorry about
15.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry if I messed up on the final download. I mean, I remember it exactly, but I was a little bit off because I couldn't see. So that's messing up.
Die! Aren't you stubborn? Oh, come on, really?
40, 15. Game. Match point.
Really?
Yeah, sorry about that. That dark hour thing. That I messed up.
And here comes the serve.
I messed up exactly on the final, talking exactly. But hey, I got the other part. At least I got that part still.
And make sure
30,
you,
40.
make sure every time you slash at him, you stay away from the gap, because then he'll hit the ground and he'll actually destroy some of the floor. So make sure you step back, because then you'll get damaged and it'll be harder to space out.
40 all.
Take this!
Man, ain't bad.
The, cor- the corners are your best friend, as he only likes to throw stuff at you.
Yep.
You know, for someone who likes to fly around all the time, he really doesn't like moving from center.
Watch out for his giant energy ball. You want to charge up a spin attack for this one. Very dangerous. It puts a lot of damage. Let go!
No, wasn't there like a different saying to break the tie in tennis?
It's break the tie is advantage.
There it is, advantage.
Right? I think he's almost down, guys.
Oh, hey.
Finish him off, man.
Game point.
Next.
Let this be the final blow.
The next thing. What do you
Ha!
I'm gonna say it.
Fun fact, you can use an empty bottle to reflect the balls of light.
Take that. Ha!
Being beaten by this kid. Link!
Too soon!
Oh!
The great evil King Ganondorf. Beaten by this kid?
All over the carpet. Really?
I need to with how was that exactly? It's like when I say the chords before that happened.
That was not bad.
Not bad.
Not too bad.
Oh yeah.
he fell face flat on the floor. Where's Zelda? Oh, there she is. Hey, Zelda!
Alright, Zelda's voice. I'm doing Zelda's voice. No female's voice for each. Get it, Dorf, pitiful man.
Oh yeah, talk smack about him while he's on the ground after someone else beat him up.
Without a strong righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods and...
Yeah, just keep talking smack. Okay, so the tower's rumbling. Why would you look up? But there's no roof.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Alright, listen to me, like, Gandalf is trying to crush this thing. Let's escape from the tower. I'm so crazy. I'm
Please
doing
follow
Zelda
me.
voice.
Alright, so now we have to follow Zelda. Make sure you don't fall, and make sure you don't die.
Oh yeah.
Because then if you fall or die, you have to do this part over again, and it can be kind of annoying.
Yes, I
When the time on his face again.
Well, if you die, you have to restart everything. If you fall, then you just restart where you last left off on the outside of the tower.
Right.
It does not mean it's to death, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing for when the time runs out. You have to do this part again. So.
Yeah, some viewers, I want to apologize that they're going to be messed up with the dialogue with Ganondorf, and also they're not doing very good on the Zelda voice.
It's alright. I think the problem is that I need to make it so that way you can see the screen. Like, I'm sorry, like all the guest commentaries I've done all this time, I couldn't really get it to where the guest commentator could see the gameplay. It was mostly just me giving them info on what's happening, and we are trespassing this tower as we speak. So sorry about that, guys.
I mean, I have an idea of how to do it, but that would require your commentary also being post-commentary instead of live.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's like live commentary. We've been discussing this before this recording.
I'd still do post. You can find me at Shameless Plugin.
And myself also does post commentary on his videos as well.
Let's take out notes.
Oh, actually, I think I have an idea of how to do live commentary now.
Alright, that's good. Buddy. So anyways.
How exactly?
Just using my phone to record the voice. Or actually, I found something on my computer that lets me record voice clips. So I can just do that and have have whatever capture card I'm using record just the rest. And then that's it. All I need now is a movie editor and crap.
Darn, Stalfos! Come here! Let me kill you!
Stalfos are probably the most annoying part of this part.
Yeah.
They're so irritating basically on here and Twilight Princess.
They're my favorite enemy in this game, though, just because of they at least promise a challenge every time I face them.
Yeah, it takes a while for you to figure out their weak point and their pattern. Unlike other enemies, you just attack them directly when they're not striking.
I agree.
Pretty much.
They do pretty much add any actual challenge.
Honestly, I think they're just as challenging as the Dark Knight and Twilight Princess.
You know what? I will be doing the Ganon voice, of course, exactly when he transforms. You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And say something. I'm also going to do that. I've not done that yet.
I think that's another reason why I like Twilight Princess a lot, is that it's more than just Dark Nuts that are a challenging enemy. Because a lot of Zeldas, they don't really have too many challenging enemies, or at least it's really easy to take them down. But in Twilight Princess, it does require a little more effort.
Alright, when you reach this re-dead part, make sure you space out and kind of like hold Z. So you can space, because a lot of the times, a lot of players get frozen right there, and it can be kind of annoying. You know that re-dead right before you take the exit?
Yeah, that one just...
No, that's annoying.
That's just a troll re-dead. But the most you want to avoid is the debris.
Yep,
because
the boulders.
You get hit once, then you have to wait for Zelda to gasp.
Yeah, like...
And then catch up. It's like, really?
Yeah.
So how do I kill the re-dead thing? Spin attack. That's how I get rid of them.
What if they freeze you, though? Hey, actually, that's also another good method. Props, Arthur. You know,
No problem.
if you can't reach with your Master Sword, you can always go for the Biggoron Sword, because that has bigger reach.
I also believe that re-deads aren't affected by arrows.
Yeah, so watch out, guys. You want to stick with the sword.
You also want to keep your arrows, especially if you have trouble with this next part.
Yeah, you can also use the Sun Song, but in this section, they don't let you use your ocarina, so that's a bit of an inconvenience.
Yeah, because even though time is of the essence, you can hold on to the ocarina by your mouth forever.
Yeah.
And time will stand still.
Unfortunately, this tower isn't really standing perfectly still. In fact, it's going inwards, and it's getting destroyed.
I'm melting. What a world.
The tower has collapsed. No!
Take that, Ganondorf.
You fools anger me for the last time.
Not to the pit. It burns.
It's over. It's finally over. Sweet. Looks like we beat Ganondorf, guys. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Oh, no worries. All I had to do was just play tennis. Nothing special.
Oh, Link, I'm worried.
Seriously, it's the smallest little sound in this giant valley. Why are you making such a big deal out of it, Zelda? So now I gotta go check the debris.
Yep. So let's hope there's nothing scary back here.
What's supporting that island, by the way? Because it's just a floating rock.
The answer to everything. Dark magic.
Link, I'm going to kill you. You're going to die today.
And then he gives you the very...
That was that.
When I was little, I always thought he would explode.
How was that thing?
Better duck and cover.
I thought that was thing. How was that?
And then comes the most intimidating form of Ganon of all time.
Time to get rid of you and your sword.
No! Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have our Master Sword this time, guys.
Throw it over back to him.
There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time, we fight together.
If I fight together, we're going to be flying in space.
Yep.
Actually, here's an interesting glitch. If you actually save the game and restart, you can actually play the game with no sword, and you can fight the battle again, but you can also trigger some awesome glitches in the in-game world.
Yep. And since Navi said that she's going to help us, let's see if she can help us. So we're going to go ahead and target Ganon and press Navi's button. Ganon, I really have no idea what his weak point is. So much info! Thanks for helping, Navi. Not.
Seriously, you've not been helpful this whole freaking game.
Alright.
Well, it tells
Just
you
want to
now.
distract
One question, quickly. How was my cannon boy?
Oh!
It was great!
Alright, so since you have your Master Sword, the best way to take care of him is get out your Big Ron Sword and just roll under him every time he tries to attack you. That's probably the easiest method. If he's in front of you and he has you cornered, you can always just shoot the light arrows right when he's open, and then that should stun him, and then you can just hit him from the back.
Or use the lock shot, or use the Megaton hammer.
Long shot can be used to stun him as well, and you can use it to get around and poke his tail. Megaton hammer also works and I believe does more damage, but unfortunately you have to deal with the slow swing of the hammer.
Ouch!
Which could cause you to miss.
And the low duration.
If for whatever reason you're out of health and you don't have any berries or potions, you can try and trick Ganondorf into destroying some of the debris and it will drop a ton of items. Whether it's a ton of magic jars, hearts, bombs, arrows, rope, and lamp oil, it's all yours, my friend.
And Ganon does 4 hearts of damage normally, so make sure you get the upgrade from the Great Fairy. Otherwise, he's gonna eat away your health decently fast. Not the fastest.
I believe he does 3 hearts worth of damage each swing if you do not have the upgrade.
Yeah. The Ganondorf's green energy ball, when you're playing tennis with him, that attack does 5 hearts of damage. And once you hit him long enough, we can finally get our Master Sword back. Link, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up.
Yeah, because I couldn't throw it to you.
Yeah. I really wish you threw it.
I just had to stand here.
Yeah.
You're good lazy.
Of course she's
You know what I
lazy.
mean? I'll just say at least she's more intimidating than Peach would ever be.
Alright, Chris.
Bring it on, Ganondorf.
Ganondorf. Ganondorf.
Also, I want everybody to note something, that even though it's supposedly raining and there's a thunderstorm, the fire is still there. I rest my case on my earlier argument.
Oh yeah, how water doesn't solve any fire issue.
Exactly.
Time to end this, once and for all. For Oscar, for Andy, for anyone else who joined this commentary, everybody.
Did you do it?
Not yet.
Watch out for that swing. Oh, wait, watch it.
Oh,
Coming.
time to end this, once and for all. Okay, one more time. Woo! Now.
Thanks, Reed.
And then here comes Zelda actually thinking she's doing something.
Why couldn't she use that before? I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You can use your sword and deliver the final blow.
Deliver the final blow!
And then you get tired and then just stop.
It's
Yeah,
like-
real helpful.
Yeah.
I have the power!
Just stop. It's like, really? You only did one attack and you're already that tired?
Time to end this.
You really need to get out more.
Time to end this.
Honestly, go back to your Sheikah form.
Take that.
Hold on, he has to take the time register. And there.
I'm gonna kill you.
6 sages, now.
Throw the pie at him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ancient creators of Hyrule.
Sorry, go ahead.
Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm.
The evil carotene?
I messed up there a little bit.
Well, I wasn't even able to really hear. And then everybody comes and joins forces to summon Captain Planet. I mean, Steel Ganon.
By your powers divine, I am Captain Planet.
I'm ruining the credit.
How about Captain Sage?
Sure.
So those are all the sages we saved, and they are now playing their part.
You curse you, Zelda.
Spoilers.
Curse you, stages.
Yeah, I know, those stages are all...
I think he means sages.
Yeah, I know. I heard stages.
Curse you, Link! Someday,
Yes, I think I
when
see.
this seal is broken.
That means you take my exterminate your descendants. Both the power of Triforce is in my hands.
Alright, well, see you later. Go off into the giant void of Star Wars credits.
Yep.
This is fast.
As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand.
I already said that already. But ahead of time.
Yeah, that's why I said spoilers.
Alright, so now I'm gonna read the Zelda's monologue, so 1 second, guys.
Can I speak Zelda and not speak Zelda?
Alright, fine, just a few. Not yet, I'll tell you when. Okay, now.
Thank you, Link. Link for saving Hyrule.
She doesn't say that.
My bad.
Well,
I'm sorry.
it just goes to show that she's ungrateful. She's not even gonna thank you.
Thanks. Well, she does. She says, "Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time."
Yeah, thanks to you. She doesn't say thank you, though.
All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time.
Mrs. Hardy, of course, that made us go through all this trouble.
Yep. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed.
Hey, Link, date her.
Nope, friend zone. That always happens to Link. Anyways, Link, give the ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Alright, if you say so. But then, wouldn't that just make the whole... Well, I'll get to that in a second.
Darn, you're right.
Darn you, girl, seriously. I can't get a single date with you.
When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time.
I don't have a home, though.
Where you are supposed to be. The way you are supposed to be.
I don't have a home, you woman.
I'm not even a Kokiri. I found that out. Technically, just so everybody knows, that her playing the ocarina at this time is technically a kiss for Link.
Yeah.
Because who else has had their mouth on the ocarina?
Child Zelda?
and Child Link and Adult Link.
Yep. Oh, that's true, huh?
So that's the closest to a kiss they will ever get.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, what makes no sense to me, remember Zelda 2 Adventure of Link's ending?
Well, that was hinted at.
And that's the end of the game, guys.
As far as we know, that was just a hug.
Yeah. And that's the end of the game. Here are the credits.
Look at all these names.
100%. I did it 100%. I got everything. I got all the I got all the items, all 100 gold tools. I did all the side quests. Wow.
You haven't finished with this game yet.
Oh, yeah, the credits. Oh, my gosh, I remember the credits.
Now you need to do it all again.
But then again,
Master Quest.
yeah.
Oh no, not Master Quest. That's more torturing.
I don't really like Master Quest that much, to be honest.
It's alright.
Yeah. You know, even though Zelda sent us back in time, don't you think that made our whole quest kind of pointless?
Exactly.
Well, at least it provided something in the Zelda timeline. Like, this whole ending actually made 2 alternate
timelines.
Yep. And a third if you consider Link's possible death.
That's only if you lose the battle. That's why I said it's possible that time can change depending on the actions.
Yep. So
if you just got destroyed in that battle, we go with the Link to the Past timeline.
Yep. And then if we and since Zelda sent us back in time, the game that comes after, when we go back in time, is Majora's Mask. That's that timeline. And then the other timeline for the adult timeline, which is what we're seeing right now. After this comes Wind Waker.
And it's wonderful.
Yep. So anyways, now that we concluded all that, I think it's about time to discuss what we really loved about the game when we first played it or first had it. So I'll start with asking Vadi. When did you first get this game and how much do you love it?
As far as where I got the game, that remains a mystery because I've had several different copies of this game. But the first time I played it, I was too young to comprehend video games, and it was either this one or the first Legend of Zelda that I actually played.
Nice.
When I actually got to play this game, it was through the GameCube Collector's Edition, and yeah, that's pretty much where that goes. I didn't really get far into it, and my cousin ended up playing and beating it for the most part. And the only time that I was actually able to finally experience the entire game was when I got my Nintendo Wii, and I got it off the Virtual Console. That was technically really the first time I actually played through the entire game and beat it.
Nice.
I still haven't completed this game 100%. I do plan to one day. The only other times I played this is when I played the remake on the 3DS, which I probably would keep playing more than on the Virtual Console or any other port, since it also has Master Quest when you complete it.
Nice.
In case anybody doesn't know, Master Quest is a alternate version of the original Ocarina of Time, just mirrored in the overworld, and the dungeons are about twice as harder.
Yep. So make sure you guys are careful when you play that version. Make sure you play this one first. And
Yeah.
Moving on, what are your thoughts, Andy, about this game? Like, where did you first get in? What did you think of all of it?
Well, how I got into Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is just like a mystery how Vadi put it. I really didn't get into this game till originally my cousin owned the original gold cartridge of Zelda. And I remember watching him playing this game when I was just very little, and I used to be always scared of him going through the forest temples. That creeped me out as a kid, believe it or not. I had actually a nightmare because of that song falling from my head as a kid. But anyways, so I didn't really get to fully experience this game until my cousin gave me his gold cartridge, and I was able to play it on the Nintendo 64 and from start to finish just to play the game. I did, for me, I kind of do wish I was young playing this game, though. Just because when I had the N64 about the same time my cousin did, I didn't get into these really awesome Nintendo games till way later. Like, I didn't play Super Mario 64 when it came out. I only had, Diddy Kong Racing, Mickey Speedway, and some other games. But from my experience, though, just playing the game, it just really opened up my mind to just realize, how awesome a Nintendo 64 game could be. And, with all the following sequels, like Master Quest, the remake of the 3DS version, the game's legacy still continues just to provide everyone how a game should be created and how well it's made. Mm-hmm. And I'm just hoping that this Zelda, I just hope Zelda still continues to ponder at being one of the better Nintendo games ever to be made. Okay. Looking forward to the Wii U version of it. I just hope that it's worth the wait. We've been discussing about it, but anyways, though, Ocarina of Time, though, definitely hands down. If anyone has not played it, recommend it. You're not a true gamer if you're not even played this game. And my version of choice would have to be, like I said, I never played the 3DS version. I'm pretty sure that's the better version, but I prefer my old Nintendo 64, because why not? It's the original. Yeah. But that's my experience with this one.
Alright, So what are your thoughts on Ocarina of Time, Arthur, and where did you first get it?
Well, that's actually a more developed story. Well, let's see. The first time I played Ocarina of Time back then, me and my brother thinking like when my mom's friend, of course, they invited us to come over to their house, and also back then, like back then, thinking like we played the game over their house. Then later on, they put at Christmas, we managed to get the game, but it took us a long time for us to beat it. And when I played it my own time, I started learning where everything was and started to get the hang of the game. And I love the games because my first game was Link to the Past.
Nice.
It's my first Zelda game, and I love Link to the Past. But Ocarina of Time really took to another level, but I still love Link to the Past back then. Mm-hmm. So I looked at both, not just one.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love Link to the Past as well.
I am actually going to be the odd man out, and for people who prefer A Link to the Past over Ocarina of Time, I'm one of the people that goes for Ocarina of Time.
For me, I love them both. Like, I don't know. I just like them both. Like, I'm not gonna,
I mean, I'm not here to discredit A Link to the Past, not at all. I'm just saying that if I were to choose between the two, I personally go for Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And in my opinion on this, sorry, go right ahead.
No, go ahead. Oh. If you want to know why, too bad. I'm not going to tell you.
My preferred opinion on it is like it's comparing two different kinds of Zelda games. Just because Ocarina of Time is a 3D roaming Zelda game, and the 2D one was Link to the Past. They both had their dominance of being the best in that genre. Because it's like trying to compare from an old game to a new game. Sure, they play a heck of a lot differently, but the elements of there are still there. So it all depends, really, on what version you really look at. That's what I think, because I think Link to the Past, hands down, probably the best 2D Zelda game that I played. And then, of course, Ocarina of Time definitely hits the nail on the coffin for being a good 3D play into one.
In the end, it's pretty much just about who loves Zelda, and we all like our own Zelda games, and
that's like trying to compare Sonic 1 to Sonic Adventure. They don't mix well. They're two different clouds.
Well, in the end, it's just, it's subjective. Like, no one's right or wrong in anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they have their opinions on it. It's totally up to them.
But yeah, anyways, that was Ocarina of Time. This is the end. That's pretty much it. I might as well tell you guys... Well, pretty much, if you consider the timeline. Zelda timeline's pretty big. So I'm going to tell you guys my experience about this game. I first got it in Christmas. This was like years ago. Well, I didn't get it. It was my sister. Her name is Leslie, by the way. She once got it as a Christmas gift, and she got it for the 64. And this was probably like in 1997. No. Yeah, like 1998, I think. Yeah, well, once it came out, obviously. And it was just amazing, because every time, like, that game was amazing. It blew my mind. I was a kid. I loved fantasy, Disney, and all that stuff. So once I saw my sister for the game, it just felt like I was watching another dimension or something. Like, it was just so cool. I was obsessed with Link. I really loved Link. Like, I used to make my own plastic swords and just swing them around and pretend I was Link. And every time my sister would be playing, I used to get like my bottle, because I was small, and I would just drink it while I would watch her play, and it was just such an adventure, just so amazing, and I have so many good experiences with this game. And I decided to let's play it again because it reminds me of when I used to watch my sister play the game, because in my opinion she was my first Let's Play I've ever seen. So yeah, so many years ago.
Actually, interesting note, I know this is nothing related to my experience in the game, but my cousin Michael, he's the one that got me into it. I'm not kidding you, he made his own replica of the DQ shield from wood. He made it out of a wood panel, and you used to remember him reenacting himself as young Link. I'm not kidding you, he made his own Master Sword, and he made his own Kokiri DQ shield out of it. I don't know, I just wanted to throw that in there, just because that just showed how, epic this game really showed at a person's childhood.
True. But, yeah, that is it. Do you have anything else to say, Arthur, or Vadi, or anything else?
Wow. well, one more thing, Zach, before I'm off, should I say, favors? Sorry.
Oh my gosh, dude, really?
If you're just well, like people that do generate things, if you're just playing this game and think you don't know where to go, I'd advise you play the 64 version, do not play the 3DS version first. You will learn a lot more, and plus the 64 version is more challenging than the 3DS one.
Agreed.
If you want to handicap the player a little bit, then go ahead with the original. But the 3DS one is still a little more accessible if you feel pressured.
I'd say, from my experience, just go for what you feel. That's the important thing. Just make time for things. No pun intended.
Honestly, you know, every version of Ocarina of Time's experience is it's exactly the same experience. Well, no matter what you play it. Sure, it might differ in, you know, graphical-wise in each version, but the elements are still the same.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end. What should I do for my next Let's Play? If you guys want to, like, give me any recommendations in the comments, or want to message me, just tell me what I should Let's Play next, and we'll see what happens. I'll probably just make a video with what games I have, so you guys can pick, and we'll see what happens. I haven't decided on which game I'll Let's Play next.
I don't recommend doing another Zelda game right now.
Why?
At least, unless people want it.
Well, I know that. It's just, you know, just something. You know.
Yeah.
So anyways, thank you guys, all of you guys, for joining me for this talk, and all the guests who have joined, and you know, thank you all for coming and, you know, being part of this, and it was really fun. I had a blast.
Not a problem, bud.
Good night, everybody.
No problem. No problem at all.
No problem.
So, with that, I think I will see you guys later. Thank you all for joining me, and maybe I can contact you guys again in the future if you're interested.
Of course, sure. I'll have to find time. That's an essence.
Sure, why not? I'm always busy, but I can still make time.
Just text me ahead of time.
So, I shall see you guys in the future. This is the
Good
end.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Like it.
One for the last time. Good night. Take care, and have a good day. Peace.
Later, guys.